So I came to you guys with a couple questions just about this event that we're doing about Triangle Psych Fest and some of the old shows that I've done in the past. We also wanted to get some information about you guys as far as your band, your history, some of the things that you guys are doing as far as projects and what your creative element is. And we've been talking to a bunch of other bands these past few weeks. We're really excited to be here with Eyeball. And so one of the questions I brought up was that you guys pride yourself with kind of being an experimental psychedelic noise band. And we were wondering like what kind of other instruments you guys have been bringing into your music, because like I know that Jennifer does a lot of things with like drumsticks, with slide guitar kind of, and you know there's the input of synthesizers, both with the drummer and also main key player. I was just wondering what you guys have kind of like added into your performance as far as instruments go.
Well, and since of live performances, just what you said, we usually use stick slides, pedals, you know, stuff like that. In the studio, though, we've used different instruments. We used a 12-string shorty guitar. I used that for one song we recorded. Yeah, it's
Acoustic guitar.
Oh, acoustic guitar, which we have not yet done live.
12 and 6.
12 and 6 string.
Not only that, we use like the studio as an instrument too. Our producer has so many bells and whistles. When we record our dedicated tracks, then the fun begins. And with us being experimental also too is the fact that we don't really have a set genre. I mean, maybe psychedelic because of all the pedals.
Yeah. So the other things is we were looking at these questions is how do you think that the personalities of you all kind of like came together to help organize where you guys fit in with your band? Like, I know that your band is almost like a moving hand. Like, I know that sounds really weird to describe your band as like a moving hand, but like in ways it like operates in like single sections and like there's like a fluidity between parts, but like I feel like your personalities or maybe like your musical influences kind of like help guide maybe where you traverse or where you go. How do you think that affects you guys?
I think one thing that, you know, for me, the way I look at it is, as Trey mentioned earlier, I never had played with these guys before. I don't know any of them.
Right.
I've played with, you know, many different bands, many different people, but every band I've played with has had some kind of connection to someone else in the band or in another band I knew.
Right.
Right? And so I think as we got together, I brought influences from things I had learned from other people I played with,
Right.
which they haven't played with, as they played with other people that I don't know about. And when it all comes together, I think it kind of makes like a kind of great thing.
Fits together.
And it just makes me happy, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's about the music. I don't know, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful for, you know, everything that's happened in the past and that I've done in the past, but I'm also thankful for this because it's a new thing and play with as many people as you can. Get out there because you're gonna
Run into
yeah.
something
something that's going to make this thing like even better for anyone.
I think
Okay.
in large part we also have all played with enough people in enough bands and had enough problems to know how things
Don't work. Right.
And we know we all have that experience to know how not to fall into those very common traps for performance groups at the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're all pretty introverted types too, and like all four of us, so that helps. It's not like one of us are way out and we have to deal with this person. You know, we're all pretty much from the same planet, and we all have a very wide variety of music we listen to, and when we meet in the middle, it's eyeball. But none of us are like strictly just a metalhead, listen to only heavy metal. You know, we're like they're these prefab genre musicians types. You know, we're pretty artistic in our taste, and that's what it takes to play this kind of stuff. I think.
and also with the introversion, I think part of it is no one here has an oversized ego, which makes it so that musically we all have our opportunities to shine and the ability to back away when that doesn't need to be the case.
Yeah, we don't really have a frontman type person, you know,
Yeah,
the
no.
cheerleader for the bar type singer or whatever. Yeah, I like to keep people guessing. I mean, not so much intentional, but the first video we did, I sang. The next one, she sang. And it was a totally different type song. And then we're going to do another one with Brian singing, and that's a totally different song.
Huh.
And like, there's a podcast we all listened to today that we were just on, and they played two of our songs, and it was funny. The host said, he said something along the lines of, "I'd like to know which one of these songs Eyeball is most like, and which one is the deviation." Because they're two completely different songs. They don't sound like the same band. And I was like, you know, it keeps going that way.
That's it
what
right there.
we want. If we only did an EP, but say we had a full-length album with say 8 or 10 songs, we want it to be like a compilation, and not sound like the same band. Because I've seen, you know, nothing against any of these bands, but I've seen so many bands that really they only have about 3 songs, and they just keep playing like different versions of the same song.
Yeah.
And after 20 minutes, you've heard all they had to offer, and
Right.
we want to like not repeat ourselves. A lot of bands say that, and here I am saying it, but we do try to make an effort to do that.
Yeah. So are you guys in the works of making like a new recording stuff?
Yeah, we did 3 songs, and we're still working on bits and pieces. We haven't gone to mixing yet, but we did 3 songs with our producer, and we have another single that we've been sitting on for a while, and that is nothing like we've done. It's almost creepy horror movie music or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of style it is, but
I'm just really excited to have you guys, and also to just reconnect with a bunch of old people that have done this before and really helped out.
And you got a nice variety too. It's not just all psychedelic bands that kind of doing the same
Right.
sounding.
I mean, yeah. There's like elements. There's a band that's also like glam rock too. With I don't know if you know Billy Gordon. Floating Children, not Floating Heads. But yeah, they're kind of like more along the lines of glam rock. So it's just gonna be interesting just to see the mix and match.
Yeah. I like those kind of shows where
Psych
things
rock,
not
everything.
pretty much all the same. So.
Right. Well, thank you guys for your time for your interview. So thank you for taking
Thanks
your
for
time
coming out,
every day.
taking
Thank
your
you.
time, and
Yeah.
putting it all together and doing so much work.
Yeah, thank you.